Hi everybody and welcome back to Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. I'm Gabby Bird with Path and Most Resistance. We were talking to this judge. Let's get back to it. We got a couple more questions for him and then we're gonna go out into the world.
I was told that the burning of Hathorn House is suspected to be a case of arson. How did the police come to that conclusion?
The investigation found paint solvent residue on burnt embers, suggesting someone deliberately used an accelerant. Thankfully, Mrs. Tuttle never had to see what became of her home.
And what evidence do you have that May Perry is the one responsible for this?
Evidence? Have you ever heard of recidivism?
No.
3 out of 4 criminals in the United States are repeat offenders.
Oh.
And there's only one person in all of Salem who has a history of fire-related crime.
So, there is no
Did she set arson to
Not
cause
yet.
her own accident as a kid? Or
You don't need
in the past?
evidence. She's already been convicted in the court of public opinion.
Is that
a
what
kangaroo
she said?
court?
No, I'm saying it.
She has
Peter,
a
what are
history
you
with this sort
doing?
of thing.
You okay?
What's May's motive? What does she gain by burning down the Hathorn house?
You'd have to ask her. And while you're at it, you can ask about her alibi, which she refused to give to the police. So, any other questions?
Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around May's name as a suspect before any evidence links her to the crime?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
From what you've described, there is no evidence against May. Yet you were saying that she did it. As a judge,
Yeah,
I
for
think
real.
you would be the first to admit that sounds prejudicial.
It is not just me, Miss Drew. There are plenty of people who
That doesn't
believe that May
matter.
is
Do
responsible
your
for this
diligence
crime.
and just
It is not prejudice when she is the only likely suspect.
do diligence. And
Actually,
just
That is the definition of prejudice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have this debate with you.
Why not?
Is there
Because you're
anything
scared?
else?
Because you know you're wrong? That's when people don't like to debate.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye. Can we get out of this man's office? Let's go. Alright, so we also have to go see Tegan at the museum. So let's go across the street to the museum. Alright, so here we have the museum. Head in and see Tegan.
The figure of a Puritan woman accused of being a witch. These were ordinary people, just like anyone else.
Remembering the wrongly accused, may history never again be repeated. Okay. Not sure how I feel about the hmms. Wonder if those are still in, master detective level. Souvenir shop. This is where I want to go, though. I want all the postcards. I love sending mail. I love postcards. I love snail mail. Slap a cheap postcard stamp on them.
Carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
Ah! Stop! It's like Watson from the Sherlock Holmes games. Up. Up. Could pull a book off a shelf. I'm gonna do it.
Sad that even children are named in the list of those accused witches, like Abigail Johnson, just 11.
Bloodline of the Accursed. It were a tragic time where those accused of witchcraft were not only adults. The hysteria and accusations implicated even the youngest in Salem, the children. Many children were accused, tried, and put into prison. Right. Her widowed mother was also accused. Okay, I'm sure this will come in handy later, so that's exciting. The Salem of yesterday. Got another book. Well, we're not really sure what to do with these yet, so let's leave them here for now. Yeah, let's go talk to Tegan. Oh, I love a ghost door.
Let's see.
Hey, sorry about the mess.
What
We're in
mess?
the middle of installing a big showcase. So what have you seen in town so far?
We decided to do the Real Witches tour.
Oh, you talked to Olivia.
What's with her getup? Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living.
Yeah, honestly,
She
like, this
told
is,
the story
you're in
about
Salem.
how
How did you come here and not
the
expect to
recent
see, like,
past.
witch tours and walking tours and
Yeah.
people
Why?
dressed as witches and
Just
magic?
bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character. I hope you don't mind.
It actually seems very normal.
I want to see more of the town, and finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into. I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
Alright, so I decided I don't want you guys to see absolutely all of the dialogue. I'm going to keep in the important stuff. Try and let you guys kind of listen along while inserting comments from the peanut gallery. But I don't know that everything is necessary, and some things I think I could just kind of clue you in on. So, go on the witch tour? Got it. We can't go in the museum because they're adding a new installation. Very convenient. But we can go on this walking tour, which is what our checklist on our phone says. Okay, so we're gonna finish talking to Olivia to get her to take us on this tour, hopefully. So let's finish up our questions with her. Have you lived in Salem for long?
You lived in Salem for long.
Born and raised.
So you know the Perrys?
Of course. Not well. If you were looking for them,
Is Salem such a small city that people know each other?
Not well.
Or does she mean, do you know of the
We're
Perrys?
staying with Tegan. I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long time back. We don't talk much now.
And May?
Yes, I know her too. Not spoken to her for a long time either.
But you've heard the rumors about her.
May is a troubled girl, and sometimes such girls get blamed for things that were not their... I don't think she burned down the Hathorn house, if that's what you're trying to get at. People with mundane minds look for mundane explanations.
Do you really believe some modern witch coven unleashed ghosts on Salem?
About 8 years back, there were rumors of a coven that they performed a ritual to return the dead witches to Salem to seek out their revenge.
Oh, that sounds pretty
before
cool.
The witches moved on.
Is there any
Yeah, I'd pay to
evidence
see
of
that.
such a coven?
Ever since then, ghost sightings have gone through the roof.
Okay, but when I
Salem
came
is
here,
now
you asked if I had
considered
seen
most
the ghost.
haunted place in the country.
Interesting.
Is that
You
true?
think it's a coincidence that the former home of the Hathorns was set on fire? I heard there was not a single living soul in the house when it started burning. Keyword living. The world is composed of 2 equal parts, dark and light. That's why they say, don't be out past midnight in Salem, because the dark may reach out and take you. Also, did you know that Salem has more ghost sightings than any other city in North America?
That's pretty cool.
If you want to learn
In North
why,
America,
you
wow.
should go on my tour.
I think that's pretty cool. I would personally love to do that in real life. I think that sounds like a really cool tour. 2 things I wanted to bring up real quick is in the first episode I mentioned a game called The Box. It was actually called The Room. The game is about boxes, so I don't know. But The Room, very good game series. Would recommend it. You know, I've only played the first one, so very good game. The Room. Second, there's a game that had the word murder in it, and I'm sure someone could tell me in the comments, but you play a detective and you're going around Salem
Talk to you later.
trying to, solve some mystery. You get murdered and you are a ghost and you're going around trying to solve a mystery and help people solve this mystery. And I don't know that it did very well. I loved it. I watched a Let's Play of it. I thought that was super cool. So if you get the chance, definitely try to find that. I think it's called like Unsolved Murder or something. We're gonna go back to the house and let's take a little nippy nap. Maybe we can come back the next day and talk to the owner of the tea shop. Oh, is that a pumpkin of yeah, that goes to Thornton Hall? How cool! Oh, there's something there's a lighter on the porch. Go grab that. It's a very
leopard
small
print
hitbox.
lighter. Why here? Better hang on to this.
Okay, interesting. The koala. Okay, listen here, May. Is this your
Hi.
lighter?
So, we met this interesting woman named Olivia.
We all know about Olivia and her magic.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Good for you.
We saw Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her?
Well, I thought you might have an opinion, or...
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems. I'm done talking, okay?
Oof. Alright. The end of that discussion. Alright, so let's head up to bed so that maybe tomorrow we can, Deirdre, get out of my room. You already were told. Not gonna happen. Okay, go to sleep. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't figure out how to sleep. I did it before, didn't I? Okay, let's talk to Deirdre.
Well, we have the tickets. Let's go see the lame witch of Salem. Oops. I mean real witch.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna head all the way back to town. Oh, I see, okay.
This tour sounds interesting.
Welcome on my tour.
Thank you.
Clicked on the tickets, handed it to her. We have a tablet, so it is self-guided indeed. Visit tour witch spots. Alright. Can I look at this tablet? Ah, okay, right-click it. Oh, pretty. Hey, look for the raven. Oh, we know where the raven is, and place the tablet over 8 spots of interest. Alright, so we know where one is. To the museum! Oh, there's one too. Can I get there? No. I don't think that's a real one. We're gonna click it with our left and click the
Salem Museum, known formerly as the Town Hall. Not only a great resource for the Salem witch trials, it also holds records of other interesting facets of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
Alright. So we got one. Oh, okay, so this tells us where they are. So let's go. That's a lot of cool places we can go check out, so let's go do that. Also, free tablet. I didn't have to sign any papers or anything. Well guys, we have our tablet and we're gonna go check out this list of places in our next episode. Thanks so much for joining me. This has been Gabby Bird with Path of Most Resistance, playing Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem. Let's get back to it in the next episode.